Alright, what is up, guys? Chris here from MCA Garage, and today I'm going to do some car audio stuff. So, I got some of this 8 gauge. This might be, I think, 16 feet. And then I have a fuse, I have speaker wire, I have RCA cables. I have everything to wire up an amp and a sub besides the actual amp itself. So basically what I'm doing now is I already kind of started. I cut like a little piece off to put the fuse. And I'm gonna show you guys what the fuse looks like. So there it is. And if you guys don't know how the fuse works or what it does, basically if something short circuits, or basically like if electricity for some reason wants to just shoot through something, it'll shoot from the battery because that's the power source. It'll go from the battery and all the way through to your head unit and blow your head unit. But if you have an amp, you see this, not an amp, a fuse. You see that right there? If too much electricity goes through that, it'll crack, and that'll break the circuit, and you'll just have to replace that. They're pretty cheap, so you'll just have to replace that, and that's it. Instead of replacing a whole head unit and sub and amp and everything. So pretty much this end right here, it unscrews like that. Pop the little thing off, and then in there, that's where your wire will go. There's a little Allen key bolt right there. You can see that in the middle. That right there. So that pretty much, you'll go ahead and get your Allen keys, which I have right here. And one of them's missing. I wonder why. Yeah. And so it looks like it's a 7/64. I don't know where my. Never mind. Smaller than that. So you unscrew this bolt right here. I'll show you guys. So you'll see it starting to move. It'll back out. Boom, you see that right there? So then you'll expose your wire, and you'll just, the birds and the bees, stick it in there. And you want to make sure you get it pretty good so it looks like that. And then you'll just tighten it down. And make sure all the wires are not poking out or anything. Okay, and you just tighten it. And you want to tighten it down pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go have to find my metric Allen keys because this one isn't working very good. So right there, you want to kind of pull on it a little bit. Oh, the actual fuse came out. You don't want to pull on it too hard like I just did, because then the fuse will come out. Well, I guess I can just show you that. So basically you just get this fuse, you pull it off, and you're good to go. Oh shit. Hold on. So then, once you got that, you want to screw that back on, and then connect it like that, and then complete whatever else you're doing. I'm not going to show you guys this because I kind of already showed you guys that. But I am going to show you how I expose this. So pretty much, these are the only things I use: some pliers and a razor blade. Razor blade was to get this like kind of like hard rubber. It's not hard, but it's pretty thick. Right there. You guys can't see this right now. Hold on. I'll show you guys. So basically I just got the razor and kind of just got in there pretty good. And now I'm just going to see if it'll come off. And if it doesn't, keep cutting. Boom, for sure. And then you'll just twist it a little bit. You don't want to twist it too much because then it'll start coming apart. So then you're just gonna unscrew this, pop this little red thing out. That comes out like that. You're gonna get your little thing, and you're gonna want to put your fuse as close to the battery as possible. I say like safely. You can do like 5 inches. I put 9. I put 9.5, just to give it a little bit of travel. And one thing I should have done, and I might actually do it. So you'll slip this on, you slip it on this way, and then you'll tighten it down. I kind of forgot to do that, but yeah. So I'm gonna do that right now. Boom, like that. So now I got my whole long wire with the fuse connected to it. Now I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna route this. So pretty much I'm just gonna run this under my radiator support. Kind of tuck it in there like that, so it's nice and hidden. But then my fuse, I don't know, I'll probably zip tie it somewhere. But then I'll tap it in. Tap it into right there, and then from there the fuse will kind of just chill. It'll just be chilling right there. Not very safe because the water. I'll put something over it, and then so yeah, I'm gonna run it from there through here. I'll untangle it, and then run it through. I kind of really didn't think about this yet. It's gonna be down there, and then I'm gonna have to put something like. Damn, I really did not think about this, because my headers are right there. If this gets too hot, so I'm gonna go in there right now and see if I can drill a hole somewhere to put this through. All right, so like I said, I ran it under here. I'm gonna throw another zip tie right there because it kind of sags. I'm gonna run it under there, and now I'm gonna run it down there through there, and then so through my fender, through the bottom of my fender, and I need to get the light right here. So I don't know if you can see that, but you can kind of see the floor down in there. So I'm gonna run it through there and drill a hole through there, and then I'm just gonna run it through there. So I don't gotta like put it through the door and some complicated stuff. And then from there, I took off this little panel. I took off the panel that was right here, and I'm just gonna lift this up, the carpet. Look, that's what the carpet used to look like. It's pretty crazy. And then I'll just lift this up like that, and then run it under this black thing right there, because there's already a couple wires in there. And then I'll just run it all the way back here, and then I'll probably just drill a hole through the carpet so it can just access my sub. And then my ground wire is gonna tap into that bolt right there or that bolt right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. And then I'll show you guys what else to do. So I got my amp, and I kind of like wired everything up real quick, like really ghetto and everything. So tomorrow I'm gonna take out my seat and throw everything where it needs to be, and then I'll probably record that. But so far I got the battery cable pretty ghetto rigged on there. It's just electrical tape to the positive cord on my battery, and then like I said, I got all the wires kind of dangling. But it works, and it works really good. Really good. So I was pretty hyped on that. And then so next thing I gotta buy is just a bass knob. So once I get a bass knob, I'll be mint, because you know it's kind of stupid to reach back there, turn the bass down from the amp and everything. But my amp is like really small. I really like it. The dual 1000 watt max power digital 4-channel amp. So there's the number, whatever. Pretty much what it said. So it's a 4-channel, so I can run, I think it was like 4 speakers, and then or I can run 2 speakers and a sub, because like a sub requires a lot of power. But for now it's just gonna be a sub on this, so I just have only a sub wired in. That's pretty much it. Or actually, it might have been 3 speakers in a sub, something like that. I don't know. So I got all the RCA and everything plugged into the back of the head unit and everything. I got that all figured out. Here, I'll show you the ground. That's the ground. This goes into my amp, and then that bolt to my seat. So I'll show you guys where it's gonna go. So like I said, it's just gonna bolt up to the bottom of my seat like that, and then I lost the bolt. And the bolt will go right over it like that. And there's a speaker, if you guys didn't know. Speaker, I got 2 of them. Got one under each seat, and then yeah. Alright, so you guys get it. You know, that'll ground there, and then it'll go into the amp. The amp will be sitting right there, sub will be right there, and yeah. So I'm gonna kind of clean all of this mess up real quick. So I got everything out of this, and now it's all ran nice and neat under here. Speaker wire, and then that's the mess I'm dealing with so far, and that's not even a mess. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna run my power wire into the car, because there's not many places I can do it from. You know, this car definitely really was not designed to for a sub. It wasn't designed for any of that. So yeah, so I just have to find a way, but for now, you know, I'll run it like this for a little bit, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So tomorrow I'll find out, you know, where I should either drill a hole or do something, how to run that into the car, and then I'll also take the seat out and put my sub back there, and you know, pretty much finalize everything. And yeah, pretty much I'll show you guys what happens when you turn on the car, or just like when you turn the key. There should be a blue light that comes on. It's not coming on. I don't know why. Maybe it's that ground. I wonder if I should, yeah. I'm gonna clean up that ground. Then I'll see if it works. So that's the blue light I was talking about. So I'm gonna run the wire that's already there for like today. I'll show you guys what this thing sounds like. So I'm gonna run that wire behind the seat. So yeah, I just gotta drill that hole in the bottom of the floor vent, so I can throw my power wire through the floor into my amp. Pretty good. So now I just gotta clean up my mess that I made and everything. Got that speaker over there I'm not even using. So yeah, so I got a 6x9 under there, a 6x9 under that seat, and I got an extra 6x9. So yeah, El Camino bumps now. Got all my jams, and yeah. So if you guys like the video, please go down below and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, and yeah, I'm out.